Welcome to your workout. I have a quick 10-minute Pilates routine for you right here on the mat to either start your day or add on to any exercise program that you're already doing. Pilates is a great way to cross-train. It's a great way to get back into exercising, especially if you've had an injury. It's a really wonderful, low-impact way to strengthen the entire body, focusing on the core, on that powerhouse. All right, so everything's going to be down here on the mat, and we're going to start with finding our neutral spine. So I just want you to bend those knees, feet flat on the floor. You're going to sit up nice and tall, energy coming through the top of your head. You're going to grab onto the back of your legs here. You're going to inhale, exhale, pull that belly button to your spine, curve your spine, and start walking down to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. So we're going to find our neutral spine. That's that beautiful S shape that our spine wants to be in. So we're going to bend those knees, feet flat on the floor. And I want you to imagine that you have a beverage sitting on your pelvis. All right, your hip bones are shooting straight up to the sky. You have a beverage sitting here, a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, a mimosa, whatever beverage. I don't discriminate, okay? And I don't want you to spill that beverage unless I tell you to. All right, so to find our neutral pelvis, we're going to spill the beverage. I want you to take that glass of wine, mimosa, coffee, whatever, and you're going to spill it towards your face. You're going to rock your pelvis towards you. And then you're going to rock it towards your feet. So spill that beverage towards your feet. And you can feel how your spine imprints into the mat whenever you rock your pelvis towards you and comes off of the mat whenever you rock it towards your feet. We don't want that. That is where we injure our lower back. All right? If you can't find your neutral pelvis right away, which is somewhere in the middle, I always want you to imprint. All right, that's very, very important. Let belly button in and really dig that lower back into the mat. But when you find that neutral spine, that's when those hip bones are shooting straight up to the ceiling, that beverage isn't moving, and you have a little mouse house size hole in between the mat and your lower back with like half of a grape could fit in, and you don't want to squish that grape. All right, so we find our neutral pelvis, and we're going to start with footwork. So if you have your weights, grab your weights. If you don't, just use your arms, okay? Our legs are at tabletop. We're going to flex our feet. Our shins are parallel to the ground. We pull that belly button into the spine. We inhale, exhale, press those feet away, press the arms up to the ceiling, and tap those elbows down, bring those legs back in. Good, we just have 10. We're taking those legs out at a 45-degree angle, nice and slow and controlled, and we're not bringing those knees past our hips. All right, so if you don't have weights, and this is your first Pilates session, you can always put your hands here to make sure that you stop those knees, because it's actually harder to control where those legs are going than to let them come all the way in. Good, we have 2 more. And last one. Now bring those legs in. We're gonna hook our heels together. So we're gonna click our heels together, toes apart in Pilates V, like Dorothy, click those heels together. All right, feet are still flexed. We're gonna rotate our arms out and do a bicep curl. We're gonna exhale and inhale. Exhale, inhale. Keep that belly button pulled into your spine. Shoot those legs out at a 45-degree angle. Our feet are flexed, working through all the different muscles of our feet. Do you know we actually lose balance as we get older because we're not exercising the muscles of our feet? That's one of the reasons Pilates is so great. Good. And last one. And back in. Now we're going to go back into parallel, hip distance apart. We're going to point our toes. All right? And this time we're going to do a tricep press. Okay, so arms are up overhead. We're going to push those feet out, leading with our toes, bend the elbows, and back in. Good. Out to a 45-degree angle. If you're feeling your lower back is arching, just take your feet up higher. You're still getting the same workout on your abs. As you get stronger, you can take them lower. Good. And last one. Now we're going to put our feet into Pilates V. We're going to keep those toes pointed, and we're going to hug a tree. So we're going to take those arms out wide. We're going to inhale, exhale, bring them over our chest. All right, not over your shoulders. Really squeeze them over your chest. Belly button is pulled in. We're breathing into those ribs. Keep that nice neutral spine. Don't let it arch. And last one. Beautiful work. Go ahead and put those feet on the floor. We're going to move into our abs. So we're going to go ahead and roll yourself on up. Give yourself a nice little massage. Now you can use your weights here, or you can do it without. I'm going to do it without because mine are a little heavy. Mine are 5s. I recommend doing this with maybe a set of 3s. So we're going to bend bend our knees, feet flat on the ground, arms out in front of us. All right, we're gonna inhale, grow taller. Exhale, pull that belly button into your spine and curve your spine and sit back. And I want you to sit back far enough that you find a shake. Do you see? I'm shaking just a little bit. That is where your abs are really, really engaged, okay? Inhale, exhale, come up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, come up. Inhale, come down, find that shake. Exhale, come up. Here, I'll show you what it looks like with weights. I have weak shoulders right now, so I don't want to use them too much going up over. I just want to use lighter ones. I went a little past my shake point. You see that? Good. And last one. Now come back and hold it. And I want you, like you're shooting a bow and arrow, to open up to the side and back. This is going to work those obliques. Staying in that shake, hold it. You can do it. Yes. Really pull, like you're pulling that bow and arrow. All right, you're creating your own resistance. That's going to create those long, lean muscles that we all love. We got to go to the other side. Here we go. Pull into those shoulder blades. Keep that belly button pulled in. It's all about control. And last one. Good. Now come all the way up for just a second. If you don't have your weights, grab one. If you don't have any today, don't worry about it, all right? We're going to do a side to side here for our obliques, okay? So to start, we're going to keep those feet on the ground. Weight is in our hand at our chest. We're going to inhale, exhale, come back. Inhale, exhale, twist to one side and the other. Keep breathing. Breath is so important in Pilates. We don't want to forget that. Inhale to the center, exhale to the side. If you want to challenge here, you bring those legs to tabletop. Tabletop is such a challenging position. You don't think it is, and then you do it. And you're like, oh my goodness, I didn't know that it was that hard, right? And last one, come all the way down. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into starfish. All right, so we're going to lay down on that mat, but of course we're going to roll into it using those abs. So put those arms out in front of you. Inhale, exhale, curve that spine all the way down, one vertebrae at a time. And we're going to stretch out, feet in front of us, nice and long, arms overhead. Take a nice big inhale in here. Exhale, and here we go. Inhale, exhale, curl up into a ball, everything, and back down. Exhale, inhale. You can do it. We have 5 more. You're with me, I'm doing it with you. 4, 3, get all you got. 2, last one, make it the best one. And you're done there. Good work. Those abs turned on? Mine are. All right, here we go. So now we're gonna move into a bridge. Move your weights out of the way if you have them. We will use them later. So we're gonna come back down, roll down, right? Use that vertebrae, use those abs. Bend those knees. They're hip distance apart. Those feet are flat on the ground. Our arms are nice and strong down by our side. They're activated. They're not just laying there, okay? And we're going to squeeze our glutes. Squeeze that booty. Inhale, exhale, come up into a bridge. Tap it back down on the inhale. Exhale, come back up. Good. Keep that belly button pulled in. The important thing here is having a line from our chest to our hips to our knees when we're up in that bridge. We don't want to overextend. Everything's nice and even. Good. Keep that belly button pulled in. And last one, hold it. All right? Hold, 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 hold. Now I want you to pulse up for 10, 9, you got this. Yes, you can even sway back and forth if you want to dance a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Good work. Now we're going to really work the underneath of that booty. So I want you to bring your legs, your feet in a little further and come up on your tiptoes as high as you can. And we're going to do the same thing. Arms down by our side. We're going to inhale, exhale, come up. Inhale, down, exhale. Inhale, really squeeze those glutes before you even come up. Good. We're using our hamstrings here. Using right underneath that glute, that little smiley line, right? Hold it and pulse, 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 pulse. You got it. You feel it. Oh, mine are turned on. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Good work. All right, we're going to move into some push-ups. Get our arms working today. In Pilates, I like to stay on my knees when I do my push-ups. I don't know, it's a little more Pilates-like, right? So we're gonna do tricep push-ups. So we're gonna keep our arms very, very narrow, all right? And we're gonna keep our elbows by our side. We're on our knees, legs are crossed, ankles are crossed. We're gonna inhale as we go down, exhale to come up. We got 10, we can do this. Keep those elbows really close to you. If you can only go down a couple inches, that's okay. Do what you can do, okay? Last one. Good, go ahead and still give yourself a little child's pose here. And we're gonna meet in plank, which is a fantastic ab exercise in and of itself. So we're gonna meet in plank, wrists are under our shoulders. Everything is in line, right? From our ankles all the way up. We're pulling up in between our shoulder blades. Belly is pulled up and in. And we're gonna do plank jacks. Just like jumping jacks, but we're in plank. We're gonna go out and in for 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, now hold this plank. Hold it. Feel that shake. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down to your knees. We're moving into a side plank with leg lifts. So we're gonna come on over to our side. We're gonna put our right hand down on the ground here. Shoulders over wrist. This right knee is gonna stay down on the mat. Your arm is either on your hips or it's up to the ceiling. This left leg is gonna flex. We're gonna bring it up to hip height and down. Up and down. You're gonna exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. That's 5. We have 5 more. 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Let's work those obliques a little bit more. Arm is overhead. We're gonna inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to the elbow. Good. 2, 3. Good. 4. Keep that belly button pulled in. 5, 6. You got this. 7. Just 10 of each. 9. And last 1. Beautiful. Let's go over to the other side. Same thing. Make sure that that elbow, that wrist, and that shoulder are all in line. That knee is down, and we're gonna lift and lift. Get that belly button pulled in. Make sure everything is nice and aligned. Good. And last one. Beautiful. Now we're gonna reach overhead and pull that knee to the elbow. Good. For 5, 4, you got this. 3, almost there. 2, and 1. Just a few more moves. We're gonna work on those glutes and those legs. Are you ready? So ready. These are some of my favorite moves. All right, this is where we're gonna maybe use those weights again, okay? So we're gonna come into all fours, nice quadruped position. Wrists over, shoulders. Sorry you can't see me with this massive mane of hair. All right, and our knees are under our hips. Belly button is pulled up and in. We're going to point our left toe, and we are going to create a 90-degree angle and bring it up and tap that knee down. That's it. Now, to make this a little harder, put that dumbbell behind your knee. It gives a little bit more weight. Good. That's 5. We have 5 more. 2 more. You got this. Last one. And come on back down. Keeping that weight there. If you have it, we're going to go into fire hydrants. Now, if this hurts your wrists at all, you can always come up onto your fists or down to your forearms. All right? It does get to be a lot on your wrists, and I know that. Here we go. We're going to inhale. Exhale, take that leg out to the side, just like the dog in a park. Fire hydrant, dog in a park, whatever you want to call it. I have very tight hips. Mine doesn't actually come up much higher than this. That's okay. Yours might come all the way up to hip height. Know your limitations. Push past them a little bit at a time, but don't hurt yourself. Pilates isn't about hurting. It isn't about straining. It's about strengthening and lengthening. All right, we're going to go to the other side. Here we go. Point that toe. Really getting into those hamstrings, those glutes. Squeeze those glutes. Yes, you got this. Pull that belly button up and in. Just because we're not working the abs doesn't mean we're not working the abs. Good. One more. Excellent. Out to the side. You got this. Visiting the dog part. Yes. We have 3 You're almost there. And last one. Guys, we have one more move for our legs. And we're gonna stretch it out. That's it. You've almost done it. Here we go. So we're gonna do some leg lifts, but we're gonna challenge ourselves a little bit by coming up into what is known as a bear crawl. So you're gonna put those wrists under your shoulders. You're gonna dig your toes into the mat. And you're gonna raise those knees just a few inches above the mat. This is hard, okay? If this isn't in your practice right now, that's okay. You can stay on your knees, but I challenge you to try this. Come up, take that left leg straight out behind you, and we're gonna lift for 10, 9, keep that belly button in, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Replace it. Stay up, other leg. 10, 9, keep that belly button pulled in, 7, 6, you got this, 5, 4, 3, are you shaking? 2, I am, 1, and down. Beautiful work, guys. It's a hard workout, right? You don't think it's gonna be. It's just mats, maybe some dumbbells, but I am breathing hard. I feel great. My spine feels healthy. That's what Pilates is all about. So we're gonna do a quick little side stretch in mermaid, and then we're going to be finished with our workout today. So a couple ways you can do this, whatever's more comfortable on your knees. So you can sit with both legs together and grab your ankles. This is the traditional way. Sit in a Z-sit. You can sit cross-legged, or you can take those knees, those legs right out in front of you, whatever feels good to your body, okay? Holding on to those ankles, or the hand down on the ground. Okay, let's take that left arm out to the side. The right hand is holding on to those ankles, or it is down on the ground. You're gonna inhale, exhale, side bend. Inhale to come back up. Good. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Hold this side bend. Try to get all of the air out of your lungs while you're over here. One big inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come back up. And I just want you to bring the right arm around and do a little counter twist on this side before we go over to the next. So we'll switch to the other side. I'll do a Z-sit on this side so you can see. Okay? So we're going to take the right arm out. We're going to inhale. Exhale, come over. Inhale to come back up. Exhale to come over. Okay. Inhale. Last one. Hold. Come back, and let's do a little counter twist to the side. Woo, I popped. Good work. And that is it for me today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you. Have a wonderful day.